It is Sunday, April 18th, and I am going to collect my queen cells. Sorry, I'm trying to pick up this box here is clear full of bees. This is my ones that I'm going to put in my little mating nukes. Got my bees here, got my mini mating nukes, got some more over there. And yeah, I'm gonna add a cup of bees to each one, add some syrup to them. I'm out of syrup, so I need to make some more, but I have a little bit. Hopefully it could get me by to get some in there. But other than that, this is gonna be interesting. It's 46 degrees outside. I'm gonna go get my cells. It rained a bunch, it's wet. I probably can't drive down in there, so I'm gonna have to walk down in there to get them. I got my truck heater blaring so I can kind of keep these girls cool or warm, the queen cells. And yeah, I don't know I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna wing it and go for it. I'm afraid I'm not gonna get a whole lot of video due to the weather and just everything else going on. So I will try to film what I can, but I'm driving down here to get my queen cells. And yeah, here we go. This is gonna be interesting. I've never done it this way before, but this is the way that Oki recommended it to me. So I'm hoping it's gonna be good. I'm gonna do the best I can. I don't really have quite the setup to do what he does, but anyways, we'll give her hell. Well, I changed plans. I just grabbed the whole colony, and I'm gonna just do it right here because I actually might need some of these bees to help put inside the mini mating nukes because I don't think I have quite enough. So queen cells are in here, bees are in here. I'm gonna set it out here, gonna pop her open, gonna get the cells out, and we're gonna see what happens. I went and grabbed my tripod, so now I can get a little bit better video. See this rain? Holy cow. Got some rain, boys. Then next week it's supposed to be like in the 80s, so this moisture will do us wonders. It should really make things pop and bloom. Using gloves for this because I don't want to get stung. There's going to be a lot of bees. They're going to be crawling all over because it's pretty cold. So, alright, here we go. Let's get to the queen cells here. Yeah, they look all right. I think a couple have been chewed open or hatched. That one kind of looks like it hatched. That's no bueno. The other ones look okay. That is gonna piss off some bees. guess time will tell. These are kind of funky. They got them. These were the ones that didn't take. That one looks like it's hatched. That one looked like it hatched. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of commentary here because I'm just learning this as I go. But I am going to hurry and put this in my truck. And I'm going to transfer them into these little cell cages where it's a little bit warmer. I don't want these to get chilled and cold, so. Well, I hate to say it, but I really think all of these are a dud. They are pretty wobbly and loose inside there. There's not a lot. See, they all just fell back down in. There's not royal jelly in there. I've actually picked a few of them apart here, and the queen is not developed. Let's see if I can get a better picture of one. See that? The queen. That's not going to hatch in 2 days. These are supposed to hatch in 2 days. And that one's not going to. Neither is that one. Right there. And I noticed that those two were kind of floppy. Same with all these. There was actually one. I'm just going to show my flaws here. There was one that was... That one was actually alive and moving. But I accidentally killed her. So, out of all these that I had, I don't even know if this is worth my time, to be honest. I don't think any of these have taken. And maybe that's where Oki was right as far as they were too old. Because he did say they'd probably start them, they just wouldn't develop. I think I screwed up. I think I need to try to graft again and go for smaller larvae. Oh man, I'm slightly disappointed. But this was, I'm pretty sure this was an epic fail. Just gonna grab another one random here. I can't break them apart very easy with my phone in my hand. Yep, that one's not developed either. So none of these. Well, I am beyond words of that are appropriate for YouTube. Every single one of those failed. There was the one that had somewhat movement in it, and I squished her. They took to them so fast. You guys seen the videos? They grafted to them. I don't know. Oki must have been right. He said they were too old. So I wonder if that means they didn't get the development. It's the only thing that makes logical sense. Hold on, I gotta yell at my dog. Penny! Knock it off! Sorry. So yeah, complete and utter fail. All 43 of those that I were so pumped about. One of them I saw had queen movement in it, and I squished her. not on purpose, but now I have a nuke that's packed full of bees. I have another little nuke that is chucked full of bees. I have all my stuff ready. It's ready to transfer those cells in. This is clear full of bees, and I don't know what to do. I'm debating whether or not I should hurry and build a deep box, dump all these bees in it, transfer this little nuke. In fact, I think I got a box right here that's got the lid screwed onto the bottom. Yeah, this might be the one I'll use. This has got a baseboard screwed onto it. It's got comb, it's got some honey, it's got some pollen in this. I can take these out, dump all the bees in here, and try to graft again. It's the only way I'm gonna learn. Keep trying. So let the failures be lessons, and lesson on that one, I did graft those two. They had to have been too old. They had to have. I don't know what else. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. But today was an epic fail. Yep, it's raining pretty good and hard. I've got to get these bees in a better spot and set up a little bit better, so I'm gonna piss some bees off and do some transferring. Gonna put all these bees in here. It's gonna be a mess, I'm sure of it. There's gonna be a lot of mad bees here. I'm going to build a little landing pad here for the bees to crawl into. This whole box is full of bees that were supposed to go into my mini mating nukes, but that failed. So I will use them to try to raise some more queens. Man, what a disappointment. But that's beekeeping, I suppose. Oh yeah, you're gonna love this. Now the ones that build the queen. I've got all the frames. Make sure there's no rogue queen cells on these. Which I'm not seeing. Dang these bees. Doing what they want to do. I'm going to give them... I ought to give them an empty frame. Yeah, I can't get another frame in there because of the sugar my builder. Man, I'm disappointed. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Beekeeping. But man, I really thought I grafted some good larvae, and then when they took the way they did, I thought for sure I was gonna be sitting pretty. Turns out I wasn't sitting pretty at all. So, oh well. Part of beekeeping, I suppose. I wonder how many of these I'll lose due to, I'm not terribly far away from my resource yard, but they have been in this box for a couple days. They're all fanning. I don't know. I know some will stay, some won't probably, but what a bummer. That really kind of dampened my day today. I was excited for this morning. I was excited to come out and get some mini mating nukes going, but man, none. It had to have been because they were too old. I know I've said that like a million times now, but I'm just thinking out loud to myself and trying to figure out this beekeeping world. Good thing I wasn't. That's the important thing right there, and I think that's good for me is I was practicing, so I didn't really need these queens. Like, you know what I mean? If I had extra, I was just gonna squish them or whatever I needed to do and sell them or whatever. But I'm glad my operation wasn't dependent on these queens coming in. You know, I'm glad I didn't have splits made that were ready for queens. I'd have been in a real pinch. So we can look at the pros here. It's a good thing that didn't happen. But man, bummer, huh, Penny? You're all wet and gross. All right, well, time to go home, which is now just right there because we moved in. Yes!